Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one of the elite power bats in the game featured in the lineup today. He is a must-see at bat.
Yeah, Boog, it's like he's playing pepper with the outfield fence. He lives in the gaps and can hit the ball over the fence as well. Just puts on a show, an offensive display when he steps in the batter's box.
Just about set to go. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now he breaks his bat. Wisdom on the run, throw to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A tough challenge in this one, an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Griffey around second, headed for third. The run comes across, and the A's score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's Pete Alonso. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Devers now.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And Devers hits that one. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that will end the inning. A's get one on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York and on the mound for Oakland in this one, Hilton Smith. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, Brazen.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fought off foul. Got it by him for the K.
Batting third.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Right now, he's 9th in the AL in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Alonso puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Top of the second, and now John Donaldson.
The designated hitter, John
In
Donaldson.
2022, Gerrit Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 0-2. And that's outside. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Cal.
Digging in for Oakland, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
One down, base is empty. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Matt
2 outs, base is empty.
McClain.
Matt McClain up next for the A's. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they back at Yankee Stadium. Here's a big power threat. Patrick
the
Wisdom.
third baseman,
Smith back to work.
Wisdom.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather John at his dad's side. And then Cashel is a little village in Ireland where his mom's family is from. Throw to first is in time, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Jeffers.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Smith, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 0-2 from Hilton. Good job to fight that one off. Smith wheels and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Smith kicks and delivers. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Jeffers, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Here's Tommy Pham. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and team.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. The Yanks lead one. They're down 1-0. Back in New York, on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl. The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
This is Bryson's stop. Out to center. Marsh makes the catch. One away. And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. Singled and scored his first time. Over to first, and he saved. Chris, you look at Gerrit Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Again to first. And again, he's back safely.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs. Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And here is Tony Gwynn. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And the infield fly rule call. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Merrifield to first in time. That in. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. 0-1. It's 0-1. Perdomo in his second season, 23 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Number 61 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a slow roller. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over. Now Whit Merrifield. Swings through that one. 0-1. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. And that is the inning. Yanks held in check. They still trail 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Rafael Devers. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 now. Chop to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
John Donaldson digging in now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Cal Raleigh up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Liner snagged it first.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Next up for the A's, Matt McClain. Flied out his first time. There's a strike. On the ground to third. Wisdom on to first. That's out number 3. Bottom 4, here's a speed threat, Brandon Marsh. And the right-hander back to work. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He popped out his first time. Judge rips that one. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Wisdom up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Check swing went around. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Smith comes to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And next for New York, Brian Jeffers. Right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the A's 1. And back in the Bronx. Now here is T.J. Friedel. Cole back to work. Line drive. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Liner, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Popped up. Merrifield gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Into center. Marsh moves under it. That is the inning. The A's strand 1, but they still lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. And that one sliced foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. And fouled off. That one inside. Going to count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And that one wrapped foul.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
On the ground right side, Guerrero steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. John Donaldson up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Bounced out to short. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, number 61. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the Yankee order with Merrifield up to the plate. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
The 0-2. And that one is inside.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Left field. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings through that.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. That clips the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of inning number 7. And now here's the A's catcher, Cal Raleigh. Cole back to work. Just missed.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Popped up right side. Merrifield gets under it. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel, 1 for 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. In there at the knees, strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings and misses. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Patrick Wisdom. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whoa, that counts.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a drive. Left field. That one's carrying. Out of here. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. The 1-0 from Smith. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Guerrero at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. All even now at 1-1.
Case closed and I ain't got a law degree. I can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas.
Wandy Peralta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Junior in the box, lays off for ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tommy Canley getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low. There's a strike. Bounce back to the mound. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Judge going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham. The wind of the pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Perdomo in the box now. Takes strike one. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Left center base hit. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner. Oswald Peraza. Now at the plate, number 61. And that's in there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Diving, and he can't make the play. The throw to third. Safe. He beats it. Eddie Rosario, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third.
Now playing third.
Whit Merrifield digs in now. This one in the air, right field. Gwynn pulls that one down. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. He beats the tag. They lead it in the eighth.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Marsh stands in here, takes ball one low. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on. Now into the ball game on defense, Oswald Peraza. He's in at shortstop. Clay Holmes comes on now.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Alonso goes after that one for strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Judge hooks it away for the out. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Peraza makes the grab, and there's 2 out. John Donaldson up next for the A's. Bounce to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.